Hey guys, it's Roast here with another New World video. Today, I'm going to talk about how to clear the Depths, the level 45 story dungeon where you face off against a familiar captain. I'm going to start with a summary, then describe the two boss fights, and I'll finish off with where to find extra loot. Feel free to jump to the timestamps in the description for the parts you want the most. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, so make sure you do it. And if you have any questions I don't answer, comment below and I'll answer them. With that said, let's get started. In summary, the Depths are a longer dungeon that has two fights of note. You fight against primarily corrupted enemies, so tonics and perks against those will help, but they aren't really needed. There's a teleporter system you have to traverse, with lots of trash mobs to grind through, along with an extra area that is protected by tentacles and elite monsters, but has platinum nodes and an extra chest. The quest you get in front of the dungeon gives nearly 9k XP each time, and if you can pick up Restless Shore quests from your faction rep as well, you can easily net over 10k XP a run. The mechanics for the fights are not the simplest, and bosses can hit quite hard, so random groups can be fairly difficult if your DPS is too low or your tank doesn't have enough HP. But with a group of friends or just good stats, you'll be fine. With the dungeon summarized, let's break down boss number 1, Archdecon Azamela. The first boss or enemy who will really give you any trouble is Archdecon Azamela. He stands in the center of a room with corruption on one side and life on the other. He summons two dogs to fight for him, which you should focus down ASAP in order to prevent being overwhelmed, and he hits with a large AoE behind the tank. Once he hits 50% HP, he goes invulnerable and will begin spawning mines. This also opens the teleporters to a side platform, and to beat this you should send 2 DPS to kill the ads there, and then use their Azaz staff to port back. While those two are fighting those ads, the other 3 people will be in the center of the room, destroying mines as they spawn in order to avoid group-wide damage, healing those 2 DPS, and providing range damage from afar. Once you destroy the monolith and port back, the fight will resume like phase 1 for a short time. When the boss is near defeat, he will create 2 monoliths that need to be teleported to and destroyed, one on the corruption side, one on the life side. The best setups for this seem to either be 2 go to each side while the healer stays in the center, or the whole group rushes one and then rushes the other. After those monoliths are destroyed, you go back to the main platform and defeat the boss, piece of cake. The next large encounter will be the final boss, Captain Thorpe. If this is too long and you don't want to read it, focus the ads, and if you hear a voice line, prepare to dodge and move. His mechanics are simpler than the Archdecon, but he hits much harder and can one-shot you if you aren't careful. Thankfully, before each ability, he'll call out a voice line that will reveal his attack. The first phase of the fights he fights alone, but after being reduced to around 30% HP, he'll heal back up and summon 2 ads. Just like the last fight, prioritize those ads because he will spawn more every so often and they will overwhelm you. These ads are tankier and stagger more as well compared to the previous ads, which will be a threat combined with Thorpe's damage and large AoE. Thorpe's voice lines are as follows. Ha! Pathetic. When you hear this, prepare to dodge. He will charge and swing at a player and can do a huge amount of damage if this connects with you. Time to taste corrupted steel. He will charge up an AoE blast at his feet. If you move away a little bit, you'll be totally fine. Prepare to have your soul crushed. He will point in a direction and fire a laser, slowly spinning around to his left. You can dodge under the laser, but the easiest thing to do is just walk around him. This will be the last time we meet. This means he's about to summon ads again, so try to gravity well them together and AoE down them ASAP. I will crush you beneath my heels, ants. Thorpe summons a fire ring around a targeted player. Standing inside of that ring causes your corruption resistance to sink dramatically, which will chunk you for your HP. But other than that, standing inside does no damage, while if you cross the fiery ring on the outside, you take a large chunk of damage. With little luck and planning, you'll finish this fight without too much trouble, and congrats, you've beaten the Depths. If you're looking for every single chest available and supply crate in this expedition, I've got a map attached right now with the chest locations highlighted with a small red star. You can get these either as you go through the dungeon or once you're all done, although some of them are time dependent, i.e. the boss room's chest won't be unlockable until you defeat the final boss, and the chest in the center where the heart is won't be unlockable until you open the doors to the heart of the core. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide to the Depths expedition. If there's anything I didn't answer, definitely ask it in the comments below. But if you enjoyed, please make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. I really like making these videos. I just need you guys to like it too. But yeah, With all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as you may hear on my stream from time to time, keep it beefy, boys.
Hello there.